Hello, beautiful subscribers. It's Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your love reading on Samhain on Halloween. Happy Halloween. We are looking at your situation, and then we are going to take a look at your energy, the person who you are thinking of, their energy, the energy between the two of you, possible outcome, energy you don't see coming. So you already have the Knight of Wands reversed coming out in the situation. Let's see. What else is going on with your love energy? Ooh. All right. So what we have here is some in and out energy, some back and forth energy, some hot and cold energy. Kind of like, let's come back, let's work it out. There's some obsessiveness going on here. There's some possible codependence, possible addiction type energy. You could be dealing with someone who has an addiction, an addictive personality, or this could feel like being addicted to someone. Maybe you're addicted to someone. Maybe it's hard to say no to someone, or maybe that's how they feel about you. But I will say this, there are two queens here. And so this looks like to me that someone's going back and forth between one person and someone else. It also looks like somebody has kind of made up their mind. They know what it is that they want. They know they have that intrinsic understanding of what their goals are going forward in the future. I feel like this could be you, subscriber. This could be you saying, I've had it up to here. I've had enough of this. I'm not doing this back and forth thing anymore. Make a choice, or maybe you've already made a choice and you're like, forget it. No. This person could also be married. The Queen of Pentacles is the married queen. The Queen of Swords is sometimes the divorced queen, or sometimes the queen who is like, no soup for you. So let's see what else is going on here. Let's take a look at your energy. Ooh. Your energy. You're like, I kind of get the feeling that you're like, this is the last time I'm going to let this happen. Here's some sneaky monkey energy, and it's reversed for me. That kind of indicates that this has happened before, happened in the past, and you're like, I've had it and I don't want any more of this. Somebody is like trying to keep the team together here, but this is also a third party type of thing. So it's like they're just trying to see if you're still available. They're trying to see if you're still open to them, is what it seems like. And you're like, yeah, I kind of put them on hold. They are waiting. I'm going to keep them waiting. I don't really want them to, I don't want to be part of this anymore, is what your energy is saying to me. You're like, I'm kind of an expert at this whole cycle and I'm not into it anymore. I am not manifesting forward into the future with this. I'm letting this devil type energy, I'm letting it go. Okay, yeah, you're like, this is one-sided as far as I'm concerned. Wow, okay, so that's a lot of pretty straightforward energy. Somebody is like, had it up to here and they don't want it anymore. Let's take a look at their energy. They're like, I've moved on. I kind of feel like, oh yeah, well, me too. Oh yeah, well, I've moved on. It's kind of funny. Yeah, see, like they're doubling down. They're like, no, I moved on first. That's really funny energy. They're like, it was me. Somebody's saying, like, I broke up with you. Oh, yeah, well, I'm with somebody already. It's like this really defensive, very toxic, gaslighty, whatever. And here they are pursuing you, but pursuing other people too. We've got three queens down the board now. So that's pretty interesting. It feels like this person, right smack in the middle, I mean, it could be a Capricorn, but I'm actually feeling like this is somebody who is just really toxic and they're looking around for their next person who's going to give them a lot of attention. They're checking in to see if you're still available. You're like, nope, I'm really not. And they're like, well, that's okay because I moved on and I'm already on to the next. If they're just like, I don't care, but they do care. Yeah, as a matter of fact, they feel They feel, I'm hearing lost, scattered, and betrayed right now. I feel like what that means is there somebody, I think there are a lot of people that are not available right now. And they're kind of like reaching out, trying to figure out what they're going to do. They feel like they want attention and they're not getting the attention that they want. They're trying to go back and start fresh, start new. I feel like they're wanting you to start over. All right, I want to pull one more for them. They feel like their hands are tied. They are stuck in the past about what they lost with you, and they want to start over, start fresh. But if you say, I'm not into it, they'll give you all these like, well, whatever. I don't care. It's really, really young acting. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny just because it's so like little kid kind of. Okay, so let's take a look at your energy together. What is your energy together? Okay, so again, your energy together, you are both acknowledging that there's something that ended and that you're on the other side of it. Maybe some time has passed. Somebody, like, there was definitely an ending, a cutting off, and somebody pulled their resources back to them, really released a lot of past unconscious, subconscious type of stuff around this, like recognize the toxicity and really kind of did some healing work around this. And okay, there are two layers to this. This person who did all this healing work, which I kind of feel like is you, uh, you've like manifested. You've done some healing, you've manifested, you're in the process of manifesting your life. You've got everything on the table that you need, and you're moving forward. You've cut things out of your life that no longer serve you. And this, the second layer of that is that this is the other person who's coming back in energetically, trying to test the waters, but then getting this like smackdown slice of nothing, basically. Okay, let's take a look at a possible outcome for this situation right now. What's going on with the possible outcome? And let's just take a look at all this first. Yeah. Okay. The possible outcome is pretty much like talk about the writing on the wall and the cards on the table. This is like somebody's being rejected. They don't like it. And they're trying to tend a garden that is not viable. There, somebody's being rejected, and then they really feel like it. They really feel this rejection. So I feel like you are hanging strong with your feelings about having it up to here, no longer. Somebody really knows their worth, and somebody is really like kind of grasping for, they've really kind of thrown a bunch of people under the bus, and now all of a sudden nobody's available for them in some kind of way. They want attention that they're not getting. And let's take a look at energy you don't see coming. So, energy you don't see coming, subscriber. What's going on? Imprisonment, high honor. Again, I feel like this person is coming to you with some kind of message testing the water. And they're like, oh, my hands are tied, I haven't been able to do this. They're like giving all these excuses about what's taken so long or why they couldn't be available. And they're basically kind of saying, oh my gosh, I miss you, you're the best thing in the whole world. They're really thinking about the past and what it feels like. Again, I mean, energy you don't see coming is energy, like this is definitely, it just doesn't feel like a surprise, actually. I mean, the message might be a surprise because you haven't heard from this person, but the actual thing that's laying out is everything that's been here. So it's like, I haven't talked to you, I haven't seen you. This is also being rejected. Here's this wealthy man. I feel like someone's trying to come forward and say, like, I have all this to offer. I have all this stability to offer. I have, like, they're trying to test the waters by telling you things that they have to offer you or insinuating things that they have to offer you. I just don't, yeah, I basically hear that it's not real. Ugh, okay. I just don't feel like what they're saying is completely real. Um, let's just get a little bit more clarification here about what's going down. Here's self-healing, self-care after kind of like a duel, going back and forth, with a lot of sneaky monkey words, but then getting a whole lot of clarity. And again, high honor, here's an award, high honor. And I feel like this is your high honor. Down here, it's like somebody is kind of blowing smoke up your skirt, so to speak. But up here, this is the high honor that you've given yourself. You got this illumination. You figured this out. You asked the universe supplied you with information about anything that was confusing, and you kind of know what's going on. And that's why you're pretty much clear about how things are going to go down. Not even just how clear you are with somebody testing the waters, but whatever they're saying, they've got all this other stuff going on too that they're not necessarily mentioning. And you're like, yeah, I already know that. I don't even need you to tell me that. Let's take a look at what this person wants to say to you. What does this person actually want you to know? The timing just wasn't right for us. I replay our conversations over and over. I look for you everywhere. I'm starting to understand our connection. We will be together again. That's certainly what they're hoping. Um, they're thinking about the past. They're thinking about the idealistic past. And let's take a look at what messages your angels and guides want you to know about this connection. What do your angels and guides want you to know about this connection? This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Patience, everything will unfold in divine timing. It's time to decide about this relationship. Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. This is how I feel about what's going on here. I feel like there was a time when this relationship, like that was the message, that it was moving into a sacred union, or this person was acting like that was the case, that was the type of union this was. You might have waited for this person for a long time, and then finally a decision was made. The interference is all these other people. There were other people involved in this, and it looks like there still are other people involved. Let's take a look at Moonology. Get some advice for you, gentle watcher. Oh, let's see. And a personal issue reaches resolution. This is the full moon in Cancer. The next full moon is going to be in Taurus, but I feel like this has to do with some timing. So, especially during this eclipse season, I feel like things are going to get really crystal clear for you. Here's a blue moon. Believe in the impossible. I feel like this more so has to do with very synchronistic information. I feel like you've already gotten a lot of synchronistic information. Here's another full moon. So I do believe that this has to do with some timing. The next full moon is November 8th. The answers you need are coming. So if you do need some kind of clarification, you're going to be getting it between now and November 8th, also eclipse season. So take a moment and think of a question, a yes or no question. And we're going to get some angel answers for your yes or no question. Helpful people. People that you trust. People that you trust around you. I feel like somebody's going to be helpful with information and they don't even realize that they're giving you information that is helpful around this question. And I even feel like some of you aren't asking a question. It's like you don't want even to mention this person or you don't want to bring them up, but they mention this person anyway or something. And it gives you information without having to even ask for it. And peaceful resolution. What I feel like is you are a lot more at peace than this person is. I mean, this is pretty angsty here. It's obsessive. And you have a lot more peace than this person does. Success. So here's a yes for you. Here's success for you. I'm going to pull one more. Here it is. Yeah, and another yes. You got a yes, a success, and yes. So there you go. This is what I have for you, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.